evening, everyone. Welcome back. I feel like we just did this, but happy to be here again. I hope you guys had a great night last night. I enjoyed the heck out of it, so I'm already looking forward to doing it next year. It is a crazy night, but it is a ton of fun. We'll have another one like this in August when the treasure chest giveaway comes around. It will be crazy, crazy, crazy once again. So, like I said, hope you guys had a great time. Congrats once again to the winners. I see J Money at least is in the chat. I didn't catch anybody else if they're here, so who is with us anyway? Chicken Man Dan, how you doing? Great Craft, how are you? Chris Helms, Chew, how are you? Fubar in the house. Silver Serpent is here. Josh Staples, VMC, welcome Vinny. Greenwood is here. Sean Bowden is with us. How you doing, Sean? Silver Addiction is here. Denmo, how you doing? Good to see you again as well. Crafty Dragon is with us. Hello, Crafty Dragon. Nettie Susan, how are you doing, Nettie Susan? MLM Warrior in the house. Amy Douglas is here. You did make it, Amy. J Dud in the house. Who else do we got? Patrick Bushman is here. J Money is here. Mark S, how are you doing? Jimmy J in the house. How you doing, Jimmy J? Shell Bell. It feels like we were just doing this, doesn't it, Shell Bell? It just seems like a minute ago, to be honest with you. So anyway, hey, Steve Wagner, how you doing? It should be another fun night. Hey, Kayla, there's my daughter that just popped in. I hope you and the girls are doing well. Love you guys. So, for tonight, let's talk giveaways real quick, and then I have a few channel updates. Awesome, Silver Addiction. I'm glad you got it. Did it not travel the world to get there this time, hopefully? All right, 50 likes. We will have a couple of Rosy Dimes that will be available tonight. 75 likes will be a 1946 silver quarter. EOS 1 will also be a couple Rosies. EOS 2 will be a 1965 40%er and a dime. Chicken Man Dan gifted 1 membership. Thank you very much, Chicken Man Dan. It was too much for me to say. I am glad you did too, Kale. Like I said, I hope you and the girls are well. Love you guys. And welcome to the membership crew, Greenwood. Glad to have you, Jody. Thank you very much for you being with us. Thank you for that. And thank you, Chicken Man Dan, for the membership, brother. I appreciate it very much. All right, let me get these moved out of the way. Couple quick channel updates. It is the 1st of January. I'm sold out tonight. I only have 1 box. American Eagle Hoarder bought it, but the 1-ounce silver for the first Walking Liberty and the first Benji are now in play for this year. First Benji and first Walker will win a 1-ounce silver round or bar, depending on what I have in stock at the time. So that is now in play for this year. So that is update number 1. Update number 2 applies to memberships. So here is how the membership world will work next year. You will have some video previews that I will put out early for members. That will be happening. HSWO members. So it is the entry-level membership. At the end of every month, for every 25 members, I will be putting you all on a wheel. I will be giving away a silver quarter for every 25 members. So if we have 25, it is a quarter. If we have 50, it will be 2 quarters. To start out with, if we're just doing 2, it will be first off and last on the wheel is how that will work. HSWO club members, it will be a 90% half dollar that we will draw a winner for every month at the end of the month. And that is also 1 90%er for every 25 members. HSWO crew, it is 2 90% halves for every 25 members. If we don't get there, I will do something smaller for those members. HSWO VIPs, it will be $1 Morgan for every 25 members every month that will be given away. If we don't have 25 members, I will do something smaller. So that is how memberships are going to go next year. So if you are not a member, Kayla says, I'm a lifetime member. You literally are. You literally really are. So I wanted to come up with another way to thank members and give back to them for being a channel member. So that is another way that I will be doing that starting at the end of the month. So we will have a membership drawing at the end every month, starting this month. Starting this month, January, so the end last stream of the month, probably the last Saturday stream of the month, we will be drawing the winners for those. It'll be real quick. I can cut or can paste everybody onto the wheel and we can buzz through it. So we'll do that for all 4 levels. And like I said, if we don't have 25 in a level, I will compensate and make sure that there's something given away. So anyway, that's how it will go. So memberships will be a little bit more valuable. There will be some free silver for members at the end of every month as well. The higher the level, the amount of silver just continues to go up. So those are the 2 channel updates. Another quick update and a huge thank you. Oh, we'll get the old treasure chest out here. There it is. Right there is the treasure chest. There is all the goodies. And I got a fantastic email from J Money last night after he won first place. And he has donated 2 half-ounce rounds back to the treasure chest, which is super cool of him to do that. Very, very awesome. So huge thank you to J Money. There is 2 half-ounce rounds going into the chest for next August. Thank you, J Money. Very generous. Very generous. Even getting this by the daughter. I think it's a family trait, Shellbell, but that's all right. So thank you, J Money. I appreciate it. Everybody that donates gets recognized for doing so. Nope, for the membership ones, you do not need to be present to win, but you will need to claim it. Or are you talking about the chest, MLM Warrior? Which one are you talking about? So I make sure I'm clear with you on which one. So the treasure chest giveaway will be a must be present. The end of the month giveaways for members, you do not have to be present. Nope, you do not have to be present, but you will have to at least check the stream to see if you won and email to claim it. I'm going to start out that way. I may just go ahead and mail them out, but the problem is there's some members I do not have an address for. So that is kind of my worry with that. So that is where we're headed with the membership thing anyway. So memberships, like I said, will be a little bit more value. There will be some free silver involved at the end of the month. Memberships help the channel a lot also. So that is another way for me to maybe pick up a few more members, help the channel. It helps with giveaways, it helps with shipping, it helps with a lot of things. And it's also a way for me to give back to you guys, which is probably the most important aspect of it for me. So just so you know, if there's any questions about that, feel free to email me. Hey, Harry Tustin, how you doing? Martin Bowen, how are you? Thanks for popping in. All right, let me grab the box. We only have the 1 box tonight we're hunting for, American Eagle Hoarder. Hopefully he will pop in. I will ask him about his 90. I will ask him about the 90 and the 40 when he gets here. But CB4 is the only box we have. We are going for 7 streams in a row with silver tonight. We only got 1 box to get it done. But we are going for stream number 7 in a row tonight. It's been a while since we've been up to that number. I'm hoping that's a sign that the silver is picking up. And we're going to start seeing a little bit more in the boxes. So I did add up what I got in half dollars last year, and we're slightly under the year before, but not by as much as I thought we were. So that made me feel a little bit better. So there is a couple of marked coins, 3 of them to be exact. I do not see anything on the top that looks very silvery. This could be a NIFC. So we will see what happens. I believe the sister boxes to this had silver last week. Yeah, it needs a good wash job, Martin. It needs a good wash job, but since I switched back, we have been finding a little bit more silver. Will do, Chip, will do. Best year for you that track. I had 414 last year halftime, and I think this year total, I'm probably in the 370 range. I don't want to be too exact because we do have a contest going. I am having a good night halftime. I hope you are as well. I hope the new year is starting out on a good foot for everybody. So we will have our regular duck races as well tonight. We will have duck race number 1 as well as the Tuesday triple. I did not add up the melt value yet, Busby. I will probably do that this weekend. The video for the winner will be out on Monday. 355 is a good year, Chris. 355 is very, very good. I definitely think that is great. Very good year. I think if you can get 300 at least anymore, I think you did pretty well. Despite the number of boxes you're hunting. 300 is a big number. Here we go. Roll number 1 for American Eagle Hoarder. Only box of the night. I am going to hunt a box of nickels as soon as this is over. Just for something different and some fun. I love hunting nickels, one of my favorite coins to hunt. So we will get into a box of nickels. Anybody that wants to hang around and watch, has questions about nickels or whatnot, that is what we will be doing. So that is how things will go. Chris Helms, Silver Addiction will win the duck race. It could happen. He's won a few. He has been on a roll here the last week or two. Hey Dave Al, how you doing? Roll number 2 for AH. I hope we get some silver. I would love to get to 7 streams in a row. That would be pretty good. Because usually what is the best part of the year for me is coming. Usually January through April always seems to be the best. Okay, Chris, thanks for popping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Take care. Thank you again for getting involved in the giveaway, brother. I appreciate it very much. It was a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to next year already. All right, roll 3 for American Eagle Hoarder. We need to get some silver on the board quick. Hey, Lucky James Zeller, how you doing? 41 likes already. We're closing in on the first giveaway of the night. We'll be at 50 likes. And a huge thank you again to anybody that donated for shipping last night. That is huge. It helps out a ton because the shipping bill just from last night alone is usually pretty big. So thank you very much. Just know that it is much appreciated. All right, roll number 4. Roll 4. Hey, Ben Chisholm, how you doing? Jesse Kruckenberg, how are you? Thanks for stopping in, you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have a little fun tonight. I feel like I gave away a gazillion things last night. I felt like every time I turned around, we were giving away something. But it is fun. I enjoy it. I didn't feel as overwhelmed last year with that giveaway. This is your box, American Eagle Hoarder. We are on roll number 5 right now. No finds yet. We are on roll 5. What would you like for your 90%er? And I will pull that and your 40 out. Hey, Diggin' Dave, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Any metal detecting lately or not? I haven't seen any videos, but I wondered if you've been getting out at all. All right, roll number 6. I'll bet that it was. It was way less. I don't know. I got to have, because I have the end of the month giveaways coming. Easier than hunting down permissions. You know, I always look at permissions as part of the challenge when it comes to metal detecting, so I do not shy away, and my partner that hunts with me is not scared to walk up to anybody's door, so we don't do too bad getting permissions. Somebody told me this at one of our metal detecting club meetings once. You'll never get 100% of the ones that you don't ask for. So I have kind of latched on to that a little bit, and it's true. I have a lot of half dollars to count after this stream. I have an entire 5-gallon bucket full sitting here that I have got to bag up. All right, this is roll number 8. So I'm hoping, Dave, my daughter is due to have her baby here in the next 3 weeks. And I will take a little bit of a break from working on her house, so I'm hoping to get out at least a few times and do a little metal detecting. Mine go back, Blue Dahlia, in big plastic bank bags. And because I have a business account, I can get away with doing that. Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. I have roughly, Dave, in my area here, I think me and my partner have somewhere around 14,000 acres of farm fields we have permission for. And I am currently working on tracking down a couple more farmers. If I can get both of those, it will probably put us nearly at 20,000. How much does a 5-gallon bucket weigh? Well, there's 6 boxes in there at 25 pounds per box. So I'm going with probably 150. It's a lot. It is a lot. All right, roll number 9. Roll 9. That one there is a faker. Nice black edge. Like it's tarnished, but it is a 1972. Very sad. There is a 71D. 2022 overall, well, I didn't hunt any dimes this year, so I did have 2 dimes last year out of a couple boxes I hunted. I did, I think, better on quarters. I was a little bit less on halves, not by a lot. I was a lot closer than I thought. War nickels, I was probably 3/4 of what I had last year, roughly. So all in all, it was, I would say, slightly down, but not by a lot. I actually thought it was going to be a lot worse until I kind of counted some of it up. Them are personal permissions, Coin Silver. Personal permissions that me and my hunting partner got in our area. So we are into 2 counties now. If we get this one of these other permissions, we'll stretch into a third county. So we have lots of acreage, I guess is what I would say. There's plenty to hunt. Proof halves. Probably not. I collect whatever I find, but just because I think it's fun to keep them. But other than that, I'm not sure what I would do with them, I guess. I know some people donated some for the giveaway last year, just as a little, I think we put some in a lot of envelopes. I mean, 19 times Create Craft is good for anything. Date or no date on 90% silver. If you can get anything with a date at that price, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty much all of ours, Dave, is all private permissions. We hunt maybe a dozen houses a year, but most of our finds are in farm fields. So we do not, we don't do much outside of farm fields at all. Hey, Bold Lion, how are you? Yeah, if you want to do that, Martin, that's great. If not, that's also fine. But I put like, I think almost every envelope last year had a proof in it. I think somebody donated, One Roll at a Time donated some, I think, last year. I think Walker Magnet sent me some, so I just put one in every, just about every package, I believe. There was a few that didn't have any. So we'll see how that works out next year. I think last year we did, I thought it was 40 packages worth $40 each last year for the giveaway, for the treasure chest. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be well above that this year, but we'll see once we actually split everything up how it works out. All right, roll 14. This is unfortunately looking a lot like that last box we hunted last night. Except instead of 2021s, it is 2023s that we're seeing in here. Not many, but some. 71D. 50 likes. All right, let's do the 50 likes then. I don't have a problem with 50 likes. Hey, Robert Ortega, how you doing, brother? Wayne Fickham, how are you? Busby, how you doing? Uncle Beep, how you doing? Oh, Chris, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to do that, Bold Lion. I just ran out of steam last night before I got to it. I do have a note here, though. I'm doing good, Robert. I will try to check it out, Bold Lion. I know quite a bit about a lot of the relics you find detecting, but I'll check it out. I was pretty much, I did go downstairs and watch one episode of a TV show last night, but I was once I was about done for 15 minutes and I actually sat down, I was pretty whooped out. Yeah, I was back to work this morning after 18 days off, Amy. It was a little tough when the alarm clock went off, I'll be honest. It was a little bit tough. All right, let's see here. Giveaways. Add mods, keyword. Keyword will be D-I-M-E-S. Dimes will be the keyword to get in if you would like for the 50 likes giveaway. Dimes. Dimes is the word. I know. 5:45 the alarm went off and I was like, oh, please don't do it. 18 days is a long time to be off. I think I set an alarm one time while that was happening, so it was pretty wild, Wooly. But I was happy to be back. But it'll take me 3 days to get my feet back under me and figure out what was going on and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the Browns are doing all right, Wayne. Not too bad. Oh yeah, yours was earlier than mine for 15 minutes. That is not good. I understand that. I understand that. Most of my landowners, Busby, are farmers, and they could care less about whatever we find. So, for them, it's somebody out cleaning all kinds of junk out of their fields, pop cans, whatever. We pick up everything we find. Aluminum cans, bottles, whatever. We take care of all the trash, so it's a good deal for them. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that must have fell out of my one pants pocket. Never mind, but I need to take them back down there.
Well, I just am remembering you telling me a story about he couldn't find yours anywhere and had to go.
Well, he found them down there.
Oh.
They were down there. I brought them back by accident the other day.
Okay.
So, Robert says hello.
Hi.
Hi, she says.
Hi to Robert and hi to everybody
else. Hi to everybody else, says Lynn. All right, here we go. Let's get over here and draw a winner. We have 54 people eligible. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner will be Mark S. Mark S is going to win another one. I think you won one last month, didn't you, Mark? Am I correct in my thought process? Mark S will win a couple of Rosie Dimes. Congratulations, Mark. Hey, Joe Woodman, how are you? Growing Groceries, how you doing? Fat Baxter, how are you? Ron Pierce, how are you doing? See a few people popping in here and there, so... All right, I am correct. My memory did not fail me. I'll take it. Nope, everything is private. It's pretty much all farmers. So it's basically empty fields. As soon as the crops are out, they are ours to come and go as we please until they replant in the spring. I have one person. It was a permission I had for a long time. Actually, it is the one known as the Button Factory where I found a lot of the good stuff. That got sold. I did not have permission there for about a year. I have permission again, and that is the only one that I have to call before I go or let him know which day I'm coming. That one I cannot come and go as I please anymore. But other than that, I am welcome whenever. The guy that previously owned it, I could come and go whenever I wanted. All right, Brian, that's awesome. Congrats, you got one done. I wish I had one done. I got a lot of albums, but there isn't one finished. Oh, come on, Silver. We need to get on the board. Hey, Valerie, how are you? 1983. All right, Amy, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully we will see you next Saturday, maybe. 71D. All right, come on. Oh, nice, Patrick. What was the last one you picked up? Was it the 21 or the 28? First box, Robert, and the only box I have tonight. I'm going to hunt some nickels. After this box is over, I already pulled the box aside. I just randomly grabbed one before the stream started, moved it over by my desk here. So, we've done one nickel hunt previously on the stream. It was a box battle with Walker Magnet, which I am going to try to get set up again. I would imagine, Shellbell, that they would? And a lot of times with corporations, when they buy it up like that, one of the farmers we have permission from, all that property is owned by a corporation, but they have somebody that is the property manager and that does all the farming that is local, and he's the one that gives the permissions. I believe the company is in Germany that bought it. Uncle Beep has become a HSWO member. Thank you, Uncle Beep. I appreciate it. Welcome to the membership ranks. I will have a members only video out on Sunday. I'm going to try to start putting more videos out this year early. And then the following week I will release them to the public on Monday. But you guys, I'm going to try to do a week early access. Bought all 10 Philadelphia mints and XF are better for $400. Wow, that is a really good deal. Even in low grade, that's a good deal. XF or better for $400 is a steal. Great job. I will be doing another video on a collection. I am bringing another collection home to evaluate that they are interested in selling. So I will be doing a video on that. I don't know for sure that I will buy it yet because I haven't seen it, but it don't sound like it is very big. So I will have a video coming on that as well. I will tell her, Kayla, she just popped in quick. She just got done taking a bath, and then she was headed to change, and then I think going downstairs to get the dishwasher started. But I will tell her that you said hi. Ah, nice. How close is your local coin shop to you, Silver Addiction? I mean, is it a reasonable drive? I know some people really have to go a long ways to get to a coin shop nowadays. There's several people, they said that it's hours. 3 silver dimes at a coin star, and one of them was a barber. That's awesome. No, not here, Chip. We got a dishwasher, and we use it religiously. I love having a dishwasher. We do a few dishes by hand, but not many. Pots and pans. Oh, the town you're working. All right. Well, that's good. That is not bad at all. Well, that used to be a sticker coin. What did that say? I need to have a... What did this say? In memoriam of Pope John Paul II, 1920 to 2005. And it is also an NIFC? Yes. It is a 2005 NIFC and formerly a sticker coin, so that will be a NIFC and a miscellaneous in one. Right there. So there is our first one on the board tonight. I will take it. All right. Well, maybe we'll get a 90. We might have to give away an ounce of silver tonight. We'll see. Boxes will be available for next Saturday. 3 of them if there's any interest in those. That's got a little, I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of toning, but kind of rust all at the same time. 74 Philly. All right, I'm going to overflow my box here pretty soon. Hey, Captain Vic, how you doing? I'm going to update the board quick. The hunt goes slow so far. Only 1 box tonight. I had 3 that did not come in last week. So only 1 box of halves tonight. But we are going to hunt some nickels. I always love me a good nickel hunt. All right, we have something on the board at least. All right, this is roll 23. Come on, we need the silver here. Need to get something for AEH and keep the streak alive. Well, that's a different mark coin. I haven't seen one like that before. Marker on either side of the head. Somebody new. Ooh, is that going to be a... Nope, I was hoping for a proof. It was a thick edge. Not a proof, though. 71D. No dice. We are 15 likes away from the 75 likes. That will be the next silver giveaway. If we happen to get to 100, I will definitely do another giveaway for that. All right, this is the last roll on the top half of the box right here. No shiny, at least by the edge. There's a 71D. There is a 74D. Not the DDO on that one. There's a last coin is a 71D. Hey Lori, welcome back. All right. Here we go. This one is roll 26. First one, bottom half of the box. Nothing with the 72. There is a 77, not the DDO. Come on, give us a little something here, Mr. Box. Be nice. All right, nothing in that one. Let me get a little sip of coffee here. Very nice. All right, roll 27. Roll 27. And I didn't see anything by the edges again in this one. I guess the good news is we could get a silver war nickel. That's still silver. It would count if we can get that lucky. I don't know, Jeff. I've thought that very same thing before. I mean, I would assume, I think it's worth it to put a couple full sets together and just save them. You're not going to make a killing on them, but I don't think it's not a lot of money either. Try to get a couple full nice sets, 2 or 3, and tube them up and just save them. I mean, they don't cost a lot. I think that's, in the long run, I think that's the only way they're going to be worth something. They're going to have to be in good shape and in a full set. And I think 20 years from now, you might be able to get a premium for them. But I think it's going to take a while to get there. That's my opinion. I don't blame you, American Eagle Hoarder. I don't blame you. They have been much better recently than they were, so I'm hoping they'll pick up. I hope every week that they're going to pick up, but I'm hoping that they're going to get better. What did you want for your 90 and your 40? Well, you're here because I owe you one of those. I'm hoping we don't have to get you a skunk 90. I'm hoping we're going to find something. We still got a ways to go. Yeah, it depends where you buy them, Busby. Some coin shops, they're 75 cents. But I think you can pretty much get most of them for $1 at this point. All right. But I mean, you can find really nice ones in circulation, so you can get them for 50 cents. For the 90 Benji and the 40, well, just so happens that I even have 65s. I just bought a roll of 65 40%ers. There is another NIFC, a 2007. Nice 1972D right there. Not the no FG though. All right. Roll 31. That's what I would do, Jeff. You're not out a bunch of money anyway. So why not put the sets together and just keep them? I mean, when I first started hunting, I kept every NIFC. And then finally it was like, all right, I can't hang on to all these. There was a lot of them. All right, I'm going to get that silver pulled for him real quick before that comment disappears and I forget. So here is a 1965. Pretty nice 1965 at that. Hey, Jesse Fox, how you doing? So there is the 90 and the 40. All right, on to the next roll. This is roll 32. Oh, come on. Please just give us some silver already. All right. No problem, Silver Addiction. Keep them under control. How old is your oldest again, Silver Addiction? Your oldest? Is it your daughter that's the oldest? I'm trying to remember. We talked about this before, but I'm 50 now. My memory's not what it used to be. Morgan Silver Treasure was, yes, Bold Lion. Not yet, Jesse. But, $50, you have to fight through these kind of boxes to find the good ones, unfortunately. We still got a chance, though. We still have 16 more rolls after this one. There's always a chance till the last one's opened. Sometimes you got to fight for it a little bit. There's a 74. Not the DDO. 30, 29, 23, and 12. The oldest two are in Indiana. Okay. I was thinking you just had, don't you have the two at home and then a couple of a grandson or granddaughter? Try to put all this stuff together and keep track of it. Oh, he's at 942. He is close. Yeah, my oldest will be 31, Silver Addiction. Kayla turns 31 on the 24th. So we will be doing a Kayla's birthday giveaway coming up on the 24th. That'll be happening. Little birthday celebration. Oh, and Emmanuel's workbench is at $9.73. If you guys are not subscribed to Morgan Silver Treasures or Emmanuel's workbench, they are both very close to 1K. I feel like most of you guys probably are subscribed to both those channels, but if not, please consider it. They are very close. They were just in our giveaway. I would love to throw them a little support if we can. It'd be awesome of you guys to pop over and subscribe if you're not. They are very, very close. Oh, she lives there too. Okay, got it. That makes more sense. Well, nothing wrong with a house full. Nothing wrong at all. Hey, Coin Flip, how you doing? Oh, Kayla, Bold Lion. My daughter's name is Kayla. She was just on here a little while ago. She's probably dealing with the girls. She pops in every now and then. She has 3 daughters, my 3 granddaughters. And then my youngest daughter is due to have a son sometime, hopefully in the next 3 weeks. It's getting close. Getting very close. Can you remove my comment, please? Sorry. Which comment? The Caleb one? That don't need. That's not. I'm not offended by it. If that's what you're talking about. Granddaughters are 7, 5, 4, and 1. Woo! Some youngins running around there. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that, Bold Lion. No offense taken here. We all hear wrong from time to time. That don't bother me a bit. All right, another roll, one more silver. Uh-oh, the bucket is starting to overflow. We have 12 more rolls to get stuck in it yet. See if I can make it happen. We've only lost 1 so far. Valerie has 6. Valerie and Martin. Full house for sure, I bet. But like I said, nothing wrong with that at all. There's a 73D. Come on, we're running out of time here. Ten boys, 17 grandkids, and 4 great-grandkids. Woo, Vinny, that's a lot right there. No problem, AH. Tell her to make sure she buys you one. Gotta take care of Dad. All right. You were the youngest at 31. She's your chick. She's your chick magnet? That's funny. We don't want that, Valerie. We need you to stick around. We need you to stick around. Martin needs you to stick around probably more than we do. Oh, dogs don't have money. I thought maybe he misspelled it and he was talking about his daughter. Youngest in the chat. Nope. I think the youngest in the chat is probably young Jesse. He's probably the youngest in the chat, I believe. Unless somebody's younger, I don't know. I don't think so. 71D, no. All right. Hey, Tom's Randomist, how you doing? There you go, Martin. I got you covered. We all need somebody to try to keep us in line, so that's definitely a point that I know I need. Need help staying in line. 1971D. 1972. I still got to get the last episode of the last collection I bought filmed. In figure 55.9. Yeah, I don't know about youngest. I feel like once I turn 50, I don't feel very young anymore, I can tell you that. Most days I don't feel bad for 50, but some days I feel terrible, if that makes any sense. Sometimes I feel like for 50 I should just feel better. Should be in better shape, but some days, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, there's two more out of the bucket. We're losing them. All right, 6 more rolls after this one. Time is running out. Ooh, I do not like it. We need more silver. Man, we're through this first part early. It's not even 8 o'clock. We're almost done with this box. We are cruising along here. Kids can keep you young. I feel like the opposite some days, but he is not, Jesse. I have not seen him. He is in California, so he is 3 hours behind us. So he's probably not long from getting home from school, I would assume. Oh my gosh, come on here. We're running out of time. Should have at least coughed up a 40 or something here. There goes some more. They're everywhere. Jesse's younger than you, Ben. I think Jesse's the youngest in the chat, I'm pretty sure. If I had to guess. So I actually work with Jesse's dad. So I'm pretty sure he is the youngest one. Ooh, that's a lot, Lori. That is a lot. Them grandbabies running around will keep you young. Everybody knows where to go to. That's funny. If you need a place to go, stop in at Lori's house. She'll take care of you. That's funny. All right, 4 rolls to go. Five bedrooms. Well, at least you got the room for it. That's good. That means when things get real wild, you got somewhere to go hide. Which some days is not a bad thing. Gersh. Yeah, Z-Dog's young too. I haven't seen Z-Dog around much. I think he's busy with sports. They have the bedroom, so no. I think Z-Dog's busy with school and sports. I don't see him around much anymore. He used to be here all the time, pretty much every stream. And I believe he emailed me and just said he was really busy. He wasn't doing much YouTube stuff. A lot of stuff going on with school. Vinny. My neighbors had a meeting with the strange person in the neighborhood, and it's strange I wasn't invited. Huh. I would have never pegged you for strange, Vinny. Hey, Bart Cubbins, how you doing? I switched up the shirt tonight. Tonight we have the Pro God, Pro Gun shirt rolling, so that is tonight's shirt of the night. Alright, unfortunately, this is our last shot right here. It's silver out of the halves. We could get a silver out of the nickel box, though. I get a lot of silver in my nickel boxes. But I do not see any edges. $72D. Nope, that is going to do it. That will do it for the $half box, unfortunately. Not a great night for the halves. That is the last box I currently have, so. Alright, so we need to get, I'm going to grab another Benji for the skunk silver, and I'll go ahead and throw in a dime for the NIFCs. I do appreciate American Eagle Hoarder. He did buy 3 boxes. He bought 2 on Saturday and 1 tonight. So I definitely appreciate that. So the silver streak for now is broken. We'll see if we get lucky in a nickel box here, though. Almost brought your vacuum outside today. You consider becoming Amish. Oh, man. All right. Thank you, AH. I don't think he got back. He's probably still getting coffee, but not a great box. All right, here we go. Duck race numero uno. Duck race numero uno for tonight. Here is the prize for duck race number 1. We have a 1959 Canadian dollar. 1959 Canadian dollar. It's in decent shape. It does not look great in the flip. It's been in this flip a long time and it's kind of beat up. 1959 Canadian dollar. Right there, that will be the prize for duck race number 1. Duck race number 1. And this one will be a $3 per spot donation. Mrs. O says, the coins hitting the floor sounds like a gunshot from underneath you. All right, here we go. I have Robert Ortega. I have Silver Addiction. Lori, and it sounds like Lori's getting chip spot. We'll see if there's an argument that commences. Shell Bell. Chicken Man Dan. All right, let me make sure I got everybody on here. I have Robert, Silver Addiction, Lori, Chip, Shell Bell, Chicken Man Dan, all right, so we have 6 spots filled, 6 spots available. 6 filled, 6 available. If anybody else is interested in a spot in duck race number 1. 6 spots available. Robert says he'll do a second. Lori says add Vinny. VMC. Robert Ortega is taking a second. That leaves 4. That leaves 4 spots. I think I've found 2 as well, Larry. But it's been a while since I found one. It is $3 a spot, Busby. $3 donation per spot. We currently still have 4 available. 1 for Brian and 1 for Chris Helms. Very generous, Silver Addiction. Very generous. Mark S. is going to take a spot. That leaves 1. Okay, you're good for it, Busby. If you want it, you can have it. I will put you down. It's yours. Ooh, Mrs. O says 1 for the nugget. Just confirm you want it, Busby. Mrs. O says never mind. He says it's yours, dear. Now that's what Len calls the future grandson right now. He's the nugget. All right, Busby will take it, he says. Busby will get the last spot. All right, let me get this set up real quick and we will get rolling. $3 per spot donation for this one. All right, and we're just going to go back to a regular old standard duck race. We haven't done one of those in a while, so we're going to keep it simple. All right. Mark S. All right. All right, I believe we are ready to roll. All right, here we go. We are ready to roll. 2:22 on the clock. Actually, I need somebody to pick shuffles for me. Martin, will you pick shuffles? Oh, Tom's got us covered. We're going to do 6. Thank you, Tom. We will do 6. All right, here we go. 2:22 on the clock. Shuffles will be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good luck, everybody, and here we go. Oh, no sound. Got to fix that. There we go. Maybe. There's the quacking. You alright?
So the first set that hit, my heart kind of like jumped a little bit, but then I just stood there and kept grating my ginger into my cup like nothing even happened.
The
And
first
I was
what
like,
that hit?
when the
Oh,
coins hit and it sounded like a gunshot, I was like, my heart stuttered a little, but I'm just grating my ginger going, why would there be gunshots going off?
And then the next one hit?
The second one that hit, I heard the roll.
This is the
Well, maybe you should clean up after yourself.
we're overflowing.
But you know what I mean? How they like
Yeah.
roll around when it's. I heard that.
And then you were like,
and I knew what
okay.
it was.
Brian Jensen out to the early lead. Mark S. in second, but here comes Chris Helms making a move, but he will fall back a little bit. Still Brian Jensen in first. But here comes Robert Ortega. He will be up front. Robert Ortega takes over. And here comes Chip Warner. Chip Warner now to the lead. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Here comes Robert Ortega making a move back. And now it is Chicken Man Dan out front. They are back and forth. Here comes Chris Helms again. 30 seconds to go. Lori Camarista will come out with the lead. But here comes VMC. He will take the lead, and he was pulling away. Still pulling away. 15 seconds to go. Can he hang on? 10 seconds. VMC still out front. Can somebody catch him? Here they come. Oh, man, she's making a comeback. It's the Shell Bell. She will come out front. Shell Bell will win it, followed by Chip Warner and Robert Ortega. Congratulations, Shell Bell. She takes another one. She is really good at these races. She is really good. Congrats, Shell Bell. First win of 2024, and Busby says, shocker. He don't sound surprised. All right, Shell Bell it will be. All right, we're going to get into a box of nickels. We will have the Tuesday triple coming up. Rigged, says Chip. It's rigged. And the lovely Shell Bell for the win, says Brian. Very nice. All right, we're closing in on that 75 likes as well. All right. let me grab this box of nickels and something to discard them in here. Oh, I can't put them in the other bucket. That thing is full. I love you too, Chip Warner, she says. 70 likes. We're closing in on that 75 likes giveaway. Here is the box that I grabbed. Chip, you aren't hunting nickels by chance, are you? Let's take a quick look at the 10. I do open all my boxes to make sure they're circulated. I do get a fair number of uncirculated boxes here from time to time, so. A few older ones, but I don't see anything exciting on at least the first 10. Not yet, huh? Drawing for rolls? Well, I was thinking maybe I might draw for the fines at the end. We might have a winner for all the fines. We'll see how it goes. Yep, we're going to hunt them right now. So here is roll number 1 for the nickels. This is probably my favorite coin to hunt, believe it or not, is nickels. I don't know what it is I like about them so much, but I always find them to be a fun hunt. That one looked a little green. I thought maybe we might have a silver in there. Actually, I am going to, well, I can't. I got another nickel hunt I just finished up that is on my mat currently, my nickel mat, so we're going to have to wing it a little bit. I do use that as a crutch for some of the fines. There is a 2004 D, which has a DDO. I usually check the mint marks on all my older ones. The majority of the Denver and S mint marks do have some sort of a repunched mint mark. So I usually check almost all of them. 1 war nickel, 2 buffaloes, and a 49S. That sounds like a very typical box for me. Very typical. Duck race the box, says Chip. Well, maybe we'll do that sometime. I didn't really think about that. I just figured we would hunt a box for fun. But I did think about possibly doing a giveaway for the fines. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do that another time when we're short on boxes. We'll duck race a box. That's a good idea. Anybody working on nickel albums or folders currently? I have the 2 sets I'm working on for the Hunt and Fill series. I have a set of my own that I'm working on. Also, man, so far, a slow box. A lot of newer ones so far. Yeah, I only had 1 box left after the big shindig last night, Walker Magnet. So we hunted that, and I am going to hunt a box of nickels. I need to get back together with you so we can do a nickel hunt. We got to figure it out. You lose your eyesight. How is Allie doing today, Walker? Is she better? Or is she worse? I texted Walker Magnet right after the stream last night, and I said, well, how's Allie doing? I know she loves her football. There's a 64D. This has a repunched mint mark and a double die on Monticello in 5 cents. And I do not see anything there. Oh, nice, Create Craft. You're well into your second set. Yeah, she said, what choice does she have? I've not got a shield nickel, Tom. I've got one V nickel. I get a lot of buffaloes in my area for some reason. I think I had a box last year that had, I believe it was 7 buffaloes in it. If I remember correctly. There's another 64, but that one is not a Denver. I used to save all of them, Busby, but I finally cut back to saving key dates, semi-key dates, and really nice ones. The pile was getting out of control. I used to save everything 59 and older. But it just got to the point where it's like, where am I going to put all these things? I had drawers and drawers of a, you know, the little parts bins you get with drawers? I had drawers and drawers full of them, and it was like, okay, I got to do something different here. We'll see. Hopefully I picked a good box. Like I said, I get good nickel boxes here. I had a few that weren't great recently, but my last hunt just made up for it. And we have not had a find yet through 4 rolls. Sabina, all right, I'm not terribly far away from Sabina. What bank is there? Like what is it? Is it like a U.S. bank or a PNC or what do they have there? I've been through Sabina, but I don't really remember, to be honest with you. Peoples, okay. We actually did, one of my buddies last year, he had some metal detecting permissions over that way that we went and hit on I think it was a Saturday. Because I actually had to get back to stream, if I remember right. And lots of new ones in here. Not very typical for my normal boxes. Huh. 5 rolls and no finds. This don't happen very often. Yeah, I'll probably pop in for that, Walker Magnet. I'll probably be, I got a couple videos I need to edit, and I got a quarter hunt I need to finish. So I will probably pop in tomorrow night and watch some of that, if you're doing one. I'm glad we're not battling tonight, because this box right here is not looking like a winner. Oh, there's a nice one, or is that a proof? Nope, there's a really nice 1964. Like these ones I'll keep. That right there is in pretty nice shape. 64 Denver. Probably doesn't have much for steps. Now they're wore out, but all in all, got a lot of mint luster to it, so that is definitely one that I will hang on to. I keep all the nice ones that are high AU or low mint state. I put all those in a tube, which you don't find a ton. You do find them, but not, it's not crazy amounts of them. 2023. I haven't really seen a lot of 2023s. I had a few new boxes, but I haven't seen many mixed in recently, which I thought was a little odd. I thought I would start seeing more of them. Oh, I'm out of focus. Sorry. Your American Eagle Hoarder has 55 rolls available for both the $5 and the upcoming mystery hunt, if anybody is interested. 3 minimum for both hunts. The $5 hunt is the $5 ones. Mystery hunts are 6. Coin cam is blurry. Let me see. We'll take a look at that and I'll check and see if I can tune it in a little bit better. This thing auto sets. I don't know what resolution it's in. But we'll check it out and see. Yeah, I got a couple spots in my albums for 2024, so I'll be alright with seeing a few, but then after that, they can go away. I don't want to see them beyond that. I always hate getting new boxes. There's another decent looking 64. Actually, that might be a 64. I thought maybe it's a 64 proof, but maybe not. I will set that aside. The reverse looked a lot better. But I will definitely hang on to the nicer ones for sure. Especially if people are looking for them. I do have several of the semi-key dates and key dates put aside. If anybody is looking for those, I save all of those. So let's see. It's a Philadelphia mint, but the steps are beat up. Just the way it looks in the fields. Like on this side, the fields look more proofy to me. They're not shiny like them other ones. They're almost more mirror-like. See my thumb in it? That makes me think that is more like a 64 proof. Very mirror-like. It's definitely beat up a little bit, because this one here, I guess this one has that too. This one I'm sure is not a mint or a proof, but that other one just looks like it may have been. I do look for Henning nickels. I check for all those as well. When the right ears pop up, I haven't found one of those yet. That is on my nickel hunting bucket list, is to find the Hennings. The thick edge, yeah, they're about the same edge-wise. I don't know, I'll look at that a little bit closer when I can get my full screen microscope going after we get done, but I'm going to keep it pulled aside for sure. Well, there is our first find right there, is a 46 Philly. And this one is one of the ones I checked for the Henning nickel. And you're looking on pluribus, bottom left leg of pluribus. There's a hole in the bottom third of that you're looking for. If it is a Henning nickel, they should also weigh more. They should weigh more like 5.5 grams instead of 5. But that one is not it. But it is the first 40s find. We'll take it. Henning nickels were made by, I can't remember his first name. His last name was Henning. He was making counterfeits. And he eventually got caught. Yes, the 1944 with no mint mark is the big giveaway. So that's the big giveaway, because that should be a one with a mint mark above the Monticello. Oh yeah, it could be a SMS. That's a good point, Larry. I wasn't even thinking about that. But yes, I do look for the Henning nickels. Like I said, I have that nickel mat. I do use that a little bit as a cheat mat, because there is a lot more to remember for nickels than there is for a lot of the other ones. So I'll pull this up real quick. For those of you who don't know what Henning nickels are, let's talk about it. Some people don't know. So the Henning nickel is a counterfeit Jefferson nickel made by Francis Leroy Henning, an engineer from New Jersey in the 1950s. He chose to fake the 1944 nickel, which was normally made of silver, but he used regular nickel instead. He also omitted the mint mark above the Monticello. He was caught by coin collectors who noticed the anomalies and alerted the authorities. He tried to dispose of his remaining coins in creeks and rivers, but was arrested in Cleveland in 1955 and sentenced to 3 years in jail and a $5,000 fine. He had a previous arrest for counterfeiting $5 bills. He may have also made other counterfeit nickels with different dates. But I think they have it pretty much pinned down to the ones that, I think it was it Create Craft mentioned earlier? 39, 44, 46, 47, and 53. Oh, Truckin's found one. Nice. So that's one of the ones, it's on my bucket list to find still. I have not been lucky enough to find one as of yet. But I am definitely looking. And I know all the dates. If I understand correctly, he used the same reverse die for all the dates, if I remember right. And it should have that hole in the left leg of the R, I think, on all of them. Is that the same you heard, Create Craft? Because from what I remember, that's how it worked. I think it was the same reverse die for all the years. You are welcome, Nettie Susan. This is some of them things you just don't get the opportunity to talk about normally, so it's nice to have that. Talk about something different. Oop, there's another nice 1961 right there. Another pretty nice 61. That's another one that I will keep. Pretty nice reverse. I'm sure the steps will be worn. It seems like they always are. But other than that, pretty nice condition. That one was the one that I will tube up. It's nice enough to keep, in my opinion. Okay, Truckin', I'll take a look at those real quick. Truckin' sent me pictures of the one he found. Let's see here. I don't see it yet. Or maybe he is sending pictures. I said I sent you pics. You could, Chip. I've been looking for a long time. I haven't found one yet, but I'm hoping. I will eventually. I'll check back in a minute, Truckin', because they didn't come through yet. But I will check back. Yeah, I think I remember you talking about that last year. Okay, there is one without the notch also. I was thinking they all had it. The Henning coin, the 44, Jesse, is not silver, and it does not have the mint mark above the Monticello like the regular nickels do, because he made his own planchets. And it was not silver, so that is one of the reasons he got caught. I would say my guess is probably one of the big reasons, because they should have had that mint mark, and he did not do them that way. So starting to get into a few 60s nickels. They're in pretty rough shape, but 61s and 63s. There is our next find, and that one is going to be a 1940. Right there, 1940 out of Philly. That is the second 40s nickel of the box. Never heard of it. They're worth a little bit more money too, the Henning nickels are. So they're a good one to find. And they're out there. People still find some of them every year. They're out there in circulation. Yes, they should be overweight. My understanding is they should weigh like 5.4 to 5.5 grams instead of a nickel weight is usually 5 grams. So they should weigh heavy. That is also one of the other ways to tell. I think I got it, Robert. I think I focused back in. But anyway, I like nickels. I love halves, but there's not a lot to look for in halves. You're really only checking a handful of coins for DDOs. in your silver, which makes it easy. But I find these ones a little bit more of a challenge sometimes, which I like. There's a little more to remember. You're a little more on your toes when you're hunting nickels because there's a lot more things to look for. And there is another 1946 right there. Second one of the box. We'll check this one. It is a filly. Check this one also for the Henning nickel, and it is not there on the leg. All right, we'll take that. Third 40s. Three nice looking nickels. None from the 50s yet, which surprises me. There's another decent looking 64. We'll check this. It is a Denver. We're checking this for a repunched mint mark and a doubling on Monticello in 5 cents. I do not see it. This has a little more steps on it than the other ones though. Yes, sir. How you doing, GA? We're doing some nickels for something different. I only had one box of halves tonight. So we're talking about Henning nickels and RPMs and DDOs and lots of goodies. So this is probably, like I said, my favorite coin to hunt. I love hunting nickels. And I actually think, I'm going to have to double check, I think I actually found more buffaloes than I did silver last year in nickel boxes. We found a lot of buffaloes because I got buffalo albums for both of my nickel hunt and fill sets. And we're doing pretty good on them. And that was all from last year. Like I said, I had one box I think was 7. A lot of newer ones again in that roll. All right. Oh yeah, you got to get to work. I have like 5 videos to edit, GA. I'm going to try to get some of those done tomorrow night. I got a quarter hunt to finish. I have a nickel hunt I need to finish filming. I have 3 detecting videos I need to edit and get out. I got a lot of stuff to do. It's just finding the time. I will be back at my daughter's house tomorrow night working. My metal detecting club meeting got pushed back till next week on Wednesday. So that is usually the first Wednesday of the month, but with it being so close to Christmas, we decided to push it back a week. There is a 47 right there. That is the next 40s nickel, 1947. And that one is also a filly. We will check that as well. I don't see anything on the R. Just for giggles, we'll go ahead and weigh it up. Hey, Namaste, how you doing? My last couple were really good, Namaste, but I had a couple, they weren't duds. I think I had like 40 fines in it, but compared to what I usually get, they were not very good. So that was only 4.8 grams. So that is a normal nickel. It is a war, so all right, nothing on that one. I do that usually with my silver create craft, but I could do a lot better with my wheat cents and stuff. I don't normally do that. Usually every 6 or 8 weeks I try to go through them and tube them all up because it gets a little chaotic sometimes, but if you leave them sitting for too long. All right, we need some more goodies. I don't even mind finding those nice nickels like we found. That makes me happy to see those in a box as well. And I've been seeing several a box lately. Like some nicer 53s, 54s, and some nicer 60s. which I am always very happy to see. I do keep all my 2009s as well. If you're not aware, they were the lowest mintage nickel of the modern ones. So I do keep those as well. This is a 2004P, and you're looking for the one that is this design with the handshake on the back, Louisiana Purchase. This one does have a DDO. It is on the Philly one. You're looking at the mint mark, the 2004 in that star is what I usually check. So that is a hard one to find as well. I know Rob Finds Treasure just finally found one after a long time. He hunts a lot of nickel boxes as well, so they're out there, but you don't find a ton of them. Oh, nice, a 2000 S, very good. Your nickel boxes are allergic to the 50s. Yeah, it's not bad, Busby. We have a local coin club in Dayton, but it's something I would like to do. I just don't have time for it, so probably not something I will end up doing anytime soon. But I think it would be fun to do. Just don't have the time. Hey, Felties Coins, how you doing? I get buffaloes in all of them, Larry. I actually think I got more buffaloes in my Brinks boxes than Loomis this year. Loomis last 2 years ago was the best for buffaloes, but I think I did better in the other ones this year in the Brinks. But actually, these Brinks boxes here, these come from my Loomis bank. I get these from my Loomis bank all the time. There is a nice 2005 Denver. Got a couple marks on the front, but not bad at all. There is a 1960 Denver. There is a 64. Walker Magnet got a Pacific W quarter in the box this morning. Nice, Walker Magnet. I never get sick of finding those either. And I've never had a NF String and Sons box of nickels. It's either Brinks, Loomis, or what are the ones? Maybe they are NF String and Sons. The blue ones with the holes in the bottom for nickels. I guess them are NF String and Sons. I get those every now and then, but not very often. All right, I see one back here that is probably going to be an older one. And it is. That's going to be a 1948. And that is going to be a 48 Philly. So that is 40's nickel number 5 of the hunt. All right, Martin, thanks for stopping in. Take care, brother. Great box, Bulldog 41. Or great $200 worth. That's great for 200. 2 silvers and 2 S mint marks. Very nice. Were them business strikes or were they proof S's? I find the business strikes every now and then in quarters, but not a ton. I did have a box, I don't think it was last year, the year before, that had 24 of the business strike S mint marks in it. I thought that was pretty crazy. All right. Oh, sorry, I'm out of focus again. Got to stop looking at these coins up close. I really want to hunt dollar coins, but I just can't get myself to do it. I have zero excitement about dollar coins. I want to hunt them, but every time I think about it, I'm like, I'd rather hunt nickels. I need to eventually, probably. A couple of my banks have had full boxes before, and I have turned them down. Not a bad looking 1974. I'm going to set that aside for my personal album for a possible upgrader. There is our first 50s nickel, finally. 1957. And that one will be a Philly, first 50s. That took a while. We're 16 rolls in to find a 50s nickel. I usually find a lot more of those. Lots of new ones in here. A lot of 21s, 22s, 23s, and late teens ones. Man, I gotta keep focused. $16 rolls. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Namaste. That's crazy. Oh no, Bulldog, no W's yet? They're still out there. I averaged probably one a box this year. So that's pretty good. Oh, they're 19 for 50 round stickers again. I'll have to see if my daughter, I'm coming up with an alternate sticker design. I'll have to see if she can get that done. Now, Walker Magnet is still looking for the elusive silver quarter in a box. If there's anybody new in here that did not see it, I know most of you probably did. I had a box that had 8 silver quarters in it about 4 months ago. It was crazy. Something I never thought I'd see happen. Also had an ender. Silver quarter enders do not happen much. I wish they did, but they don't. 63. I resent it. Okay, I'll look. Okay, I don't know if she started working on it or not, but I'll check with her. Okay, I got it now, trucking. All right, it weighs 5.25 grams. Yep, that's it, trucking, for sure. So I'll show you, can I show you these pictures, trucking? Are you good with that? I just want to make sure before I show them. Wow, Larry, that is crazy. 16 silver quarters in a box. That's awesome. Very awesome. Okay. Truckin sent me some pictures. I'm going to show you guys these real quick. This was what I was talking about on the Henning nickel. This is the one he found. So here is the weight, 5.25. Your regular nickels should not weigh over 5 grams in new condition. Maybe just a tad, but they should be right at 5 grams. So that's the first thing that's good. And when I say the hole in the leg, this is the other thing I'm talking about right here. See how it's got this big hole in the leg on the back? That is one of the other keys for a Henning nickel right there. That's one of the big things you're looking for. That big hole in the back and that leg, that is the key giveaway for a Henning nickel. And then second thing I would check is the weight after that. Great pictures, Truckin', thank you. I have never found one, but I have several books, and this is exactly what it looks like in those books. To a T. So that is definitely it right there. 100% a Henning nickel. What year is that one, Truckin'? I didn't look. I guess it didn't show it in the other picture. Is that one a 46 or what year is it? So that is what you're looking for right there. That is the dead giveaway for a Henning nickel. There are some, like I said, that do. Apparently, Craft said they do not have the hole in the leg. I thought they all did, but I would not swear that I'm 100% correct. But the weight's a dead giveaway. because pretty much all of his weighed in new condition around 5.5 grams. And not all of them have the hole. That's what Create Craft said. I think I read somewhere that they all did, but that don't mean anything. There's a lot of articles out there. There is our second 50s nickel. It was an ender. I didn't catch it. And it is a 1954. That is a Denver. I think that one has the RPM possibility. And I do not see it on the D. So 50s nickel number 2. The Henning Nichols Bulldog are 39.44 without the mint mark above the Monticello, like a war nickel. It's a war nickel year, but it didn't have the right mint mark. A 46, a 47, and a 53. There you go, Busby. You could have one. I check every box for that. There's another 2004 P. Not the DDO. So I did find I got another one I'll show you in just a second. I think it's still out. I always check for the speared buffalo on the 2005. Another thing I look for. All right. Let's see if this one's still out that I found. I don't know if I put it away or not, but it was my first. There it is right there. I do have it still. Hopefully you'll be able to see this under the scope, but this is a 1940 S over S. If you can see that S, if you're on a phone, it may be a little hard. If you're on a computer, you can see it. Right there is a S over S. It looks just like it does in the book. Hey, JC Likes Pam, how you doing? So that is the 41 S over S. I'll show you the picture in the book. Yep, right here. That's the picture in the book. 1940 S over S. It's the right one. So that is one I found a while back. Circulated condition, this says 35 to 50. I think I looked it up and it was around, they were selling for around 30 on eBay. So that is the 1940 S over S. Well, you got it in honesty. That's pretty funny actually, because it could really be either way. That's pretty funny. Oh, we didn't do the 75 likes. We made it. Let's do that real quick. Having too much fun talking nickels. Got 20 for yours that you sold? All right, we have a 1946 silver quarter, 75 likes. There it is right there. Wasn't in the greatest shape. All right. That one's decent. I don't think it's great. But I mean, it's pretty decent if you look at this. It's not bad details-wise. And that is the FS 501. So it's not bad. Pretty decent shape. Oh, nice. Get on them nickels. I love the nickel hunts. All right. 75 likes before I get distracted again. All right. Refresh. Add the mods. Keyword will be 1946. 1946 is the keyword to get in on the 75 likes. If you want to get in on that. 1946. Yeah, I got a quarter hunt that I'm working on. I got half a box I got to get finished so I can get those back to the bank this week. But I love hunting quarters too. It was in 1946. One of these days, GA, you're going to win one. I know it. All right, 69 watching. We have 44 eligible. I'll give you a few more minutes to jump in if you would like. A few more minutes to jump in if you would like. We now have 45 eligible. Actually, I say a few more minutes, a few more seconds. I'll give you about another 10 seconds, and then we're going to count it down and draw a winner. If you want to get in, 1946 is the key word. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, the Crafty Dragon strikes again. She won one last night, and she's got another one. Congratulations, Crafty Dragon. She does it again. 2 nights in a row. Congratulations, Crafty. Crafty Dragon. She is crafty. She's pulling down them giveaways. The bots are shady. All right. Back to the nickel hunt. All right. This is roll 19. Surprised we haven't seen a silver. I've been back on the silvers lately. That looks like probably an old one right there. Yep, it looks like it's a 1966. Not that old. All right. What else do we got in here? You guys all keep your 09s or not? I know some people do, some people don't. I keep all mine. Unless they're in really, really bad shape. The big silver last night, Walker Magnet, was won by J Money. J Money walked away with the 8 ounces last night. Emmanuel's Workbench was second. Let's see, Mitchell Spencer was 5th. Harley Babe was 4th. 3rd was, oh, I'm drawing a blank on the name. It's sitting here somewhere. GA Silver Hunter was 1,000th out of 16. But it was fun. We gave away a ton of stuff last night. Had a good time. I'm looking forward to the next one. I really want to get closer to 30 channels next year. So I know I had 3 people already reach out to me that want to get in next year. So hopefully next year we can get it a little bit bigger. So I'd like to kick off the big giveaway in the community next year with a nice big giveaway. There is another 50s nickel, 1959. And that is out of Denver. See nothing on the mint mark there. That is the 3rd 50s nickel. This is a little bit different box. I don't normally see this many newer ones in my boxes, but this one has a fair amount of them. There's a 1948. That must have been an ender. 1948, and that is also a Philadelphia. We'll take that. That is 40s nickel number 6 right there. All right, roll 21. Pumping up always. Yep, that's who was third. Thank you, Coin Flip. I could not remember that name. I wanted to say anything something, but that was not going to be right. All right, here we go. This is roll 21. I thought about hunting pennies, but that's going to take way too long. We'd never get through a box tonight before I need to get to sleep. Pennies are about a 4-hour tour for me usually per box. So doing a 2-box hunt basically is almost a week of nights for me. At least a couple of them. A lot to look for in the penny boxes. All right. Dimes are like 4 days. They are. They make my eyes crazy, the dimes do. I may try dimes again this year. Last year I got week after week of uncirculated boxes. I did finally get 2 circulated boxes at one point last year. And I did get 2 silvers out of it. And then they all went back to uncirculated again for like 6 months, and I finally just gave up. So apparently the Fed around here must have got a lot of the. There's a 2004 P again. They must have got a lot of the uncirculated dimes last year. I could not get away from them. Oh man, that's awesome, Dave. I think I watched that video. I watch a lot of your videos, but I don't comment a lot because I'm usually hunting coins while I'm watching. And a lot of times the videos will end and it'll go to something else. And I'm kind of tied up in whatever I'm doing at the time. So there's a lot of videos I watch I don't comment on today. I did watch Coin Roll Fishing's hunt today. He had a pretty nice $50 hunt to end and start out the year. He started it, I think, New Year's Eve and finished it New Year's Day. He did pretty well. Yeah, I was watching him when I first started. There is another 50s nickel, another 1959, and another Denver. Remember if that one has an RPM or not. It does have kind of a little funny mark below it. I don't remember all these RPMs on these that well. Nope, there is not one listed for that. Oh, uncirculated 2021s. Yuck. That's not fun. Let's move this 50s nickel over. That's 50s nickel number 4. All right. Sorry, Jesse. You didn't miss much on that one, though. I only had 5 nickels left. All right. Come on, silver. I have not seen an edge that looked good yet. I did find, I think it was last year, I found a really, really nice war nickel. It's in one of my albums. It was probably almost too nice to put in an album, but I put it in there anyway. That's interesting, Create Craft. Yeah, that's another thing that bothers me about dimes is there isn't really a lot to look for. And if you do find any of the errors in those, there is a 1940 Philly, another 40s nickel to add to the stack. But yeah, there's not a lot to look for in those. It kind of bothers me a little bit. If you do find anything, it's not worth much. Is that on the 2023s, Michael? I am more of a, when I hunt coins, I am a more of a known varieties hunter. I don't spend a lot of time trying to find stuff. I am more looking for the known varieties and RPMs and whatnot. I don't know if that must be a newer one. Yeah, I like hunting pennies. That's the only downside to pennies is, man, they take a long time. That's probably actually my second favorite coin to hunt. I get super pumped about finding wheat cents. Of course, I have every one that I've ever found. I bought a huge wheat cent collection. So I have a lot of them. There's a 64D. Not the DDO, and not the RPM, it doesn't look like to me. You're the first guy selling. I would like to do that, but another thing for me is I just don't have the time. There is another 50s nickel, 1957, and that is out of Denver. 50s nickel number 5. This box is starting to get a little bit better here. We're at the halfway point. Get a lot. Okay, you're the uncirculated boxes. Normally, the uncirculated boxes, I can't run away fast enough from the uncirculated boxes. I am just not into them. I want to be, but to sit down and hunt a box of new quarters like that, I think I'd have to be at gunpoint. Or new nickels or new anything. I just don't enjoy it. It's hard for me to sit there and do it. Like I said, I want to, but I just can't make myself do it. I think it's looking at the same coin over and over again drives me crazy. Another 64 Denver. You got a, okay, well that would help if I had a system, but I mean, I think my nickel and penny hunts are fairly streamlined now. I mean, when I first started, it was tough, but nowadays I think I got it pretty streamlined. I bought a bunch of 90% halves at the coin shop, and they were all 90%. I'm actually excited. The collection that I am supposed to, I think he's bringing it tomorrow. I'm going to look through that they want to sell. He said there's a bunch of rolls of halves, but he didn't even open them. He's not sure what he's even looking for, so I am going to go through it, and they said to go ahead and figure out what my offer would be as I hunt it. And let them know, so I may be purchasing that. He said it's not huge. It's like a shoe box and a half. Something like that. So we'll see. I'm excited to go through it. I always like looking at collections, so Yep, don't show them you're excited. GA, don't show them. I'm with you, Dave. I can't either. I tried to do it on several occasions. The only time I could search an uncirculated box is when the W's came out. Then I could hunt them. But I knew exactly what I was looking for, and I could blast through a box in no time. But when the W's were a thing, I was all over it then. Then I could hunt the uncirculated boxes. But not when I'm just looking for, you know, first found errors or whatever. I just couldn't do it. I wanted to do it, but once it's a known error, I see something on eBay or a YouTube video or article, I'm usually pretty tuned into it, but I gotta keep the gleam out of my eye every time I see her. Small bucket of hash from a co-worker's mother-in-law. Awesome. Let me know how that goes. That'd be cool. Yep, that's right, Dave. I wanted every new box of quarters when that was happening. The first W's I found, I got a box of River of No Returns in December of 2019. I got an uncirculated box of those, and I had 31 W's in that box. That is probably the most fun quarter box I've ever hunted. I have all of them still in flips except for one I gave away probably 3 months ago. I did a snafu on a duck race and didn't do the shuffles, so I pulled some stuff out and made it right with everybody. So that is the only one of those I think I've given out. So I still have 30 of them. Uncirculated condition, all flipped up. I couldn't afford it anyway. Oh man. $50 to $100 a coin. I mean, when I'm evaluating stuff like that, GA, you have to think about what he's going to get paid at a coin shop and what they're worth, and you need to land somewhere in the middle. Because the last one I bought, I told him, I said, you can take it to a coin shop. I said, but I know what they're going to give you based on the ones in my area, and I'll do better than that, but I wasn't going to pay uncirculated money or whatever for it. I wasn't going to do that, so, because he wasn't going to find that anywhere else. Well, I guess actually that was 2 collections ago. That was a small one, but yeah, I don't buy at Gray Sheet because he's not selling it to anybody else at Gray Sheet when it's a whole collection. There's some give and take there from the coin shops. Yep, that's the way to do it. I didn't know if that's where you were at or not, because I talked to somebody else recently and they had bought a collection and they paid over Gray Sheet, and I'm like, why? I don't understand why you would do that, because no coin shop's going to pay that. There was no competition. I mean, you basically just gave them extra money just to give them extra money. I don't want to rob anybody, but I mean, kind of were robbing yourself, I think, at that point, because you're not going to get. It's not going to work out, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I want to be fair, but at the same time, you don't want to cheat yourself. Oh, I missed it. There's our silver right there. 1945 Philly. War nickel in the box. 1945 Philly. We have silver. We didn't get skunked after all tonight. Nice. I'll take it. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Most of the shops in my area. So, well, I'll tell you what's going on at several of the shops in my area. There's a couple that are really good, and there's a couple that I wouldn't trust. So I just talked to somebody else. There was a guy in a shop that they were at, and they bought silver they're selling silver, so started off, they're selling silver at 24 times face. And they paid the guy 14 times face for his collection. Now to me, that is just highway robbery. I mean, that's just not even fair. Uh-oh. That's what you don't want to see in your nickel hunts right there. We got a penny. I just put the word out to everybody I know, Dave. Everybody I know, people I work with, everybody that I kind of interact with, I make a point to tell them that I'm into coins, and that's how I bought the I bought two larger collections and a small one, and that's how I found them. I just make sure everybody knows what I'm doing. And one was somebody I was doing some carpentry work for. Another one was a friend of a friend. And the small one I bought was somebody else I know at work. Yeah, you can post ads. There's a lot of ways to do it. I'd cover all your bases. I just had business cards made up. I did not have that put on it. But when I do give people business cards, like for metal detecting permissions or whatever else, I tell them that I do buy coin collections. And if it's something I can't handle, I have some people I know that will be interested in it. So I have somebody else I can direct them to if it's something that's out of my league. And then I still got a chance at buying some of it that way. So can't see any L on the ribbon. Yep, and that's the normal one, Jesse. That one is normal and the L in the ribbon variety. It has both. So you just don't have that one. All right, GA, take care. So yeah, most of mine were word of mouth, Dave. And I have another one. I need to get a hold of the guy. He was going to bring it in for me, and then they misplaced it. They were doing a bunch of cleaning at their house and some remodeling and some other stuff. They misplaced it, but he recently came back across it. And that one they're also interested in selling. So I got to get back a hold of him and see if he can get that to me. So that would be a couple of them. But they're out there. The opportunity is there. Well, I don't think this one is real big, Namaste, so I think it got stuck in a closet someplace. And then they forgot where they put it or whatever. And to be honest with you, he told me, look, it's my wife. I think it's his wife's dad's. And he said, we just want to sell it. He said, we don't really have any interest in keeping it. So they probably just weren't worried about it. I don't have any idea what's in it. He didn't elaborate much because he really didn't know what he had. So I think when you don't have interest in the stuff, I just don't think it matters. 88 likes. Nice. Thank you, guys. We're getting there. We may hit 100 yet. 917. We are at, we have 15 rolls left in this box. It started out slow, but it has been pretty decent now. It is picking up some steam for sure. I am usually looking for, if I'm between 18 and 22 finds a box, I usually call it a success. If it's much lower than that, it wasn't a great box. So I think we're right on par right now with where we need to be, so hopefully we'll keep up. I didn't either, now that you mentioned that, Namaste, but I guess it does. Maybe it's just on Chip's computer. 88 don't work. Maybe that's what it is. That is very true, Sean. I mean, I've talked to people before that have bought, and they're like, well, I went and I looked at this collection, and they're like, you know, it was a decent buy, and they offered them kind of a lowball number, and they were like, yep, I'll take it. They just want to get some money out of it and move it. They have no interest in the coins themselves, so. But I try to be fair with everybody. I mean, I try to make sure they at least know what they have. But I tell everybody also, I'm honest with them. I said, there's some stuff I'm keeping, and there's part of it that's going to get moved to somebody else who appreciates it more than me. Everybody has the certain things that they like to collect. So I don't normally buy them planning to keep everything. Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Namaste. I don't want them to come back to me and say, well, I talked to somebody else and you didn't pay me nearly enough or whatever. I don't want that. So I'd rather give them what they should get and call it a day. There's something that looks pretty nice back there. What is this? It is another 1964. This one is a Philly. Not as nice as the other one's got a big rim ding. I probably won't keep that one. Obverse looks a lot nicer. But that one will go back. I'm not going to keep that one. If it didn't have that big ding in it. There is another 50s, 1954. And that looks like a Denver. I don't see anything funny going on with the mint mark there. Come on, I'd like to score a buffalo in this box too. That would be awesome. It seems like in the boxes I get, them run together. Usually if there's a buffalo or if there's a silver, you'll usually find the other one. At least that's the way it seems. Oh, out of focus again. Man, I'm terrible at that. You didn't miss anything, I can tell you that. All right. 12 more rolls after this one. We're not doing too bad. Time-wise, I thought maybe this would take longer, but it went pretty well overall. There actually hasn't been a ton of stuff to check in this one. A few mint marks here and there. Not a lot of good dates to look for errors. I really need to go get glasses. I can't believe I just said that, but nickels and pennies are tough for me. I need to just suck it up and go get them, I think. Found the near uncirculated 39p nickel last week. Nice. Very nice. I love when I find the nice ones. I don't even care what year it is. When they're in real nice shape, that makes me pretty happy. See anything by the edges in that one. I usually can pick out them silvers. I was surprised I missed that one, but the edge was not that greenish gray color they usually are. It's a 64 Denver. running into everything here. Getting back to where I'm seeing a lot of new ones again. We got away from that for a little bit, but we're back there again. I have not. That is one of the ones that I do look for, and I have not found one yet. I have reading glasses, Nettie Susan. They gave me such a headache. I'm kind of worried about getting glasses, if that's just part of getting them, if it takes a while. Now, the halves are easy for me. I have no problems doing halves without glasses. When it gets smaller than that, I usually have this. I'm looking through this and I slide every coin through. The smaller they are, I have a tough time. Nickels are on the verge of being able to see. Pennies, I am done. I can't see pennies. So I bought some reading glasses, but like I said, I used them the first night. And man, I had the worst headache. And I'm like, I can't do this. So I need to go back and try them again. I really just need to break down and get glasses though. Yeah, readers is what I have. But they really gave me a headache bad. That's right, Busby. This says old man like a good pair of readers. I got a pair back there. The other thing is Lynn said maybe I went a little too powerful with them. I probably should have started out low. I think I got like some 2.5s or something like that, and they might just be a little too much. I have also heard that, Sean. That worries me a little bit. Hey, old Bell, how you doing? So I just need to break down and just go get glasses. That would be the easy way to take care of it, but I think I'm still in denial that I need them some days. I mean, when I was in the Navy, I was doing getting back seat qualified, which I never ended up finishing because I got out. But I had to get glasses, but I was like 20/20 in one eye and 25/20 in the other one, but it still required glasses. I'm using a 5 power right now. So, I had good eyesight when I was younger, but it has definitely got worse over the last few years, so I just need to bite the bullet and go do it. Yeah, the new vehicle lights can be bad. That is true. I've had a few of them recently when I've passed them. And they're tough. There is another 1959 right there. That is going to be 50s nickel number 7. And it looks like it is a Denver. Alright, nothing in that one. 9 rolls to go. We are closing in on it. We will be doing another duck race, the Tuesday triple, as soon as this is over with. We have our EOSs to do yet. And we're close to 100 likes. We may make it. We may get 100 likes. We're not far away. See anything there standing out? But I need to break down. There's our first foreign Canadian, 1987. Right there. I knew we had to get one eventually. I have those in almost every box. I had a box not long ago, I think I had 30 some Canadians in it. Oh, there's a buffalo right there. There's a buffalo. I do not see a mint mark. Ooh, we might have a date. Let me look at this with the loop. I think it's a 35. It's definitely a 5, the last digit. I think it's a 3. Definitely no mint mark. It could be a 25. Could be a 25. We may do a little nick-a-date lesson on that. I'll set that aside. I'm not a fan either, Busby, but when I can't get a date, a confirmed date, especially if it has a mint mark, I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, the three-legged's a good one. And they're still out there. I've seen people find them in circulation before. They're not in great shape, but three-legged nonetheless. So I find a fair amount of buffaloes in my boxes usually. There's a 2004 P, not in great shape. Also not a DDO. Alright, we are down to 6 more rolls after this, so I would consider this a pretty decent box. We got a buffalo, we got silver. Got a Canadian, so we're closing in on that 20 fines or so. Got 740s, 750s. Oldest Canadian I found, I think, was I have it in a tube that was really, really nice. I think it was a 1953 Canadian nickel, I believe. 53 or 58. I have it put away someplace in a tube. I haven't looked at it in a while. There's another pretty nice nickel right there. And that's going to be a decent looking 1959. Come on, camera. Pretty nice 1959. Denver. I don't know if it's got any steps or not. I'd love to find a V-nickel. I've only ever found one. Rough steps on it, but all in all, it's still in pretty decent shape. A lot of mint luster on it. So, not too bad. I'll take it. That is the 5th nice one so far out of this box. Focus already. Good grief. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, 5 rolls to go. We are almost there. Yeah, I found more Indian head pennies in penny boxes than I have V-nickels. I think I found 3 Indians in penny boxes, 1 V-nickel so far. I thought I would find more than that one of these days, but so far, no dice. Don't see anything exciting so far. After laying this roll out. Nothing exciting in that roll at all. All right, 4 rolls to go. I haven't, Vinny. Should I have received a fine? Am I breaking the rules, not focusing enough? Ugh. I think the oldest nickel you can get is it would be a shield nickel, Busby. Shield nickel, I believe, is the oldest one that you could find. I've seen people find older foreigns, some silver foreigns. Actually, I found a silver in a nickel box. It was a 20 or 25 centavos. I think it was Mexico, and it was actually 50% silver, which was pretty cool. That's been a while ago. That was in one of my videos a while back. There is another 40s nickel, one I don't see very often in my nickel hunts. That is the 1942 out of Philly. I don't see those that often. So that is 40s nickel number 9. Yep, 1866 shield. There you go. Yeah, they were half dimes prior. Half dimes are significantly smaller. Type 1 or type 2? I believe the type 1 is the regular. That was what that would be. No, not silver on the 42, Jesse. That is the transition year. They had clad or nickel ones and silver ones that year. Type 1, no mint mark on the reverse. Yes, there is no mint mark on the reverse. So that's a type 1. Yeah, I always think of them when I think of them as war nickel or no war nickel, as far as the types go. I believe that's the difference, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I still need to study up. There's a lot of things I probably don't know yet. I've only been doing this 5 years. There is a lot to learn. I mean, I'm still learning stuff all the time, watching videos and reading and looking at stuff I find. It never ends. I think you can learn till you die when it comes to coins. Many different varieties and everything that there is. There is a lot of them. That's pretty decent looking, 1968. I'm going to keep that just to see if it upgrades my album. Other than that, I will probably toss it back. And we have one roll left after this. 1961. Some days I feel like I forget more than I've learned when it comes to coins. It just never ends. The Holy Grail coins. I would love to find a flowing hair dollar. I think that would be amazing. I still hold out hope, metal detecting, that could happen. I'm holding out hope for it. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I keep dreaming that it will. Flowing near dollar would be pretty sweet. There is a proof. Right there, nickel proof. $19.78s. Right there, we also have a proof in the box. We'll take it. And we have another 50s nickel right here. 1954. Man, I got to remember to refocus. I'm a mess. So I like finding proofs too in all the hunts. There is a 64 Denver. There is another Canadian. 1988, second Canadian of the hunt. And this is the last roll, by the way. Looks like we're going to have another possible 40s nickel here. Yep. This is another 1947. I love the reverse proofs, Busby. They're a beautiful looking coin. We'll check the leg. I don't see anything there. We'll just double check the weight. This is one of the Henning nickel years. The 47. Nope, that is good. All right, we got about 8 left to go. 74. And that is it right there. Not a bad box though. I'll take it. So we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 from the 40s. 10 if you count the silver. We ended up with 2 Canadians. We got that Buffalo. 25 or 35. And then we ended up with the proof. And 8 from the 50s. Then we got 2, 4, 6 nice ones across the top. So that is the best of it right there. So I'm going to add all those finds as another giveaway. I agree, Mark. I think that's a pretty good box. I'd be happy with that all day long. So I'm going to go ahead and add these as another giveaway. We'll do a quick wheel spin probably to get into that one. So let's go ahead and do, well, I guess we need to do the, we are going to do the Tuesday triple first. I almost forgot about it. And I dropped the envelopes. Tuesday triple time. Namaste says I'm in on a triple. All right, first, second, and third place. Envelopes are right there. Here's your options tonight. We have an SMI. This is a proof, 1 ounce. We have, this says Truth, Conqueror of All on the back. And that is a St. Helena Queen Elizabeth 1 ounce silver. We also have an American Reserve 3/9 fine silver. Minted and made in America, it says on the front. We have a Sunshine Mint silver bar. We have another 1 ounce 3/9 fine American flag bar. We have a proof Buffalo. We have a United States Capitol round from Monument Metals, 1 troy ounce. And last but not least, your last option for tonight will be a 1896 Morgan dollar. Those are tonight's options for the Tuesday triple. Tuesday triple is $12 a spot donation, 12 spots. $12 a spot donation, 12 spots. So let's see here. We have Namaste, Michael Erickson, Lori Camarista, Busby, Silver Addiction. So I hopefully didn't put you guys to sleep with the nickel hunt. Hopefully you liked it. Shell Bell, Chicken Man, Kelly O'Neill, Fat Baxter, Growing Groceries, do you want a spot? Just confirming. Oh, Kelly says no. Not Kelly. All right. I didn't, Helen. I must have missed it. Where's it at? Helen and Truckin', you want to? Oh, I got it. I see it. I missed it. My mistake. Helen, Miles, Truckin'. Okay, Kelly, you're no problem. Growing Groceries, were you a go or not? I see you had a 1 in there, just confirming. No problem, Kelly. I got you now, J. Dud. I must have missed it. So here's who I have so far. I have Namaste, Michael Erickson, Lori Camarista, Busby, Silver Addiction, Shell Bell, Chicken Man, Helen Miles, Fat Baxter, Truckin', and J. Dud. And I have 1 spot available still. 1 spot still available. I did not hear back from Growing Groceries, so I'm assuming they are not interested. We just did a nice nickel hunt, Chris. It was fun. All right, so I see Venmo, are you saying, Numismatic? I have Venmo, yes. There are the payment options. They will be popping up. If you're asking about Venmo, yes, I have it. Yep, you're good. If you want the last spot, just give me a thumbs up or something. You will have spot 12. And 4 shuffles. All right, so I believe Numismatic will have the last spot. Okay, yep, he has the last spot, so we are full. Let me go ahead and get this set up real quick, and then we will get into the rest of the giveaways for tonight. We got 2 EOSs, and we are very close to 100 likes. Very close. In just a second, I'm just about done. All right, we should be ready to roll. Here we go. Switch over the computer. Vinny says 4 shuffles on this one. Get to super full screen here. 2:22 on the clock. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. And they are off. J-Dud and Chicken Man in a tie for the early lead. Now Chicken Man has started to edge him out, but now J-Dud comes right back. J-Dud in first place. J-Dud still in first place. He's hanging tough out there. Here comes Nubismatic making a move on the inside. He has moved into second. Nubismatic to the lead. Nubismatic out to the lead. Helen Miles close behind, and she will take over. Michael Erickson now takes the lead. Michael Erickson out front. Remember, first, second, and third do win in this. You will get to pick in that finishing order. First, second, and third will win a prize. Now Truckin' out front. He makes the big move up front. Congratulations. Truckin' made it. And then Michael Erickson takes it right over. Michael Erickson back to the lead. Here comes Silver Addiction into second. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Namaste now out front. Namaste to the lead. Namaste out front. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. First, second, and third will win. Who's it going to be? Namaste is falling back. Here comes J-Dud out of nowhere. I think it is going to be J-Dud, Truckin', and Shellbell. Let's go to the scoring pylon. And it is J-Dud, Truckin', and Shellbell. Numismatic was fourth. It was close. So the prize winners for tonight, J-Dud will be first. Second place is Truckin'. And Shellbell will pull out third. Shellbell has had a good night once again. Congratulations, Shellbell. Let me get switched back over to the stream screen. All right, congratulations to the winners. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. I appreciate it. J-Dud is all over it. He says the Morgan. All right, J-Dud, there it is right there, 1896.0 in your envelope. J-Dud right there. Thank you very much. Truckin', you get to pick next. I can lay them back out if you would like. American flag. Truckin', did you let Helen pick? You're a gentleman. Helen says the flag, send help. All right. Truckin' gets that. Shellbell, you have the final pick. Final pick for you, Shellbell. Which one would you like? She is going with the capital round. There it is right there. I'm going to put this in a different flip so it will fit in your envelope. This one's kind of large. All right, there we go. You didn't give them a choice. American flag, she says. No choice. All right, there it is. Thank you all very much for the donations. That all helps out the channel a ton. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead. And we are going to go ahead and give away the nickel box finds first. We're going to do the nickel box finds first. We'll start out with the bonus giveaway. And to get in on the bonus giveaway, you are going to need to enter the keyword nickel, N-I-C-K-E-L. Enter that word to be entered to win the nickel box finds. The nickel box finds will go to the winner. I will also include the 6 nicer coins. If you would like them flipped up, let me know. I will do that for you. Otherwise, I will secure them safely in a separate envelope from the rest of the finds. Crimson Tide, how you doing? GS, how are you? Mark Spofford, how you doing? A few people sneaking in here. Ashley goes on 55. How are you? David Canham. Yenny Ambon. We got a lot of people hanging out here. All right, we have 48 watching. We have 45 eligible, so we're going to go ahead and count this thing down. If you didn't get in, you got a few seconds. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to spin the wheel. We're going to do it that way. I'm going to copy the names. I've liked this wheel thing lately. All right, just a second here. And we'll do that one. There is last night's wheel from the last giveaway. Those that did not stay, we gave away another Morgan last night about 3 minutes after the stream ended. Well, it didn't end. We rolled credits. All right, we are going to clear the wheel. We are going to paste, add, update wheel. We got this one with no name we need to get rid of. All the way up at the top. I don't know why it always does that. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Last man standing thing again. You will win the nickel box finds. I'm going to make this quick. I'm not going to say much. We're just going to spin it out. Here we go. My blank space stayed on there for some reason. I'm pretty sure I took that off. Oh, G.A. Silverhunter got back in. Maybe this is the one he wins finally. You never know. A lot of regulars falling off the map here real quick. Oh. "32 names left." We have quickly narrowed it down here. Crafty Dragon couldn't go 2 for 2 tonight. Oh no. He loses another one. Oh, J Money. Sorry, J Money. Joe Mimic. A few new names here. Oh, Nettie Susan. Yenny. Down to 23. "20 names left. And one of them is a blank space. There goes the blank space. 19 left. Oh, and Shellbell will not go 3 for 3. Truckin' won't win another one. He can't go 2 for 2. Chris Helms. J-Dud. Mark Spofford. We're down to 13. Oh, no, not the Chicken Man. Numismatic. Busby. Down to 10. Ashley goes on. Silver Addiction. Josh Staples. Brian Robeson. We're down to 6. Oh, Helen is gone. We're down to 5. Oh, Crimson Tide is gone. We're down to 4. Ben Stacking, Jesse Fox, Namaste, Forget Me Not, and Michael Erickson. Here we go. Oh, Namaste, I am sorry. 3 left. Oh, no, Jesse. 2 left, Ben Stacking and Michael Erickson. Who will be the winner? And Ben Stacking, you are going to win the nickel box find, sir. Ben Stacking it is. Congratulations on a nickel box finds win. Very nice. Ben Stacking it is. All right, there it is. I will get those packed away for you after the stream. We're now going to go to EOS number 1. And we got a couple of rosy dimes for EOS 1. Keyword for EOS 1 will be Rosies, R-O-S-I-E-S. Rosies is the key word to get in. Rosies, Rosies, Rosies. Ooh, and we hit 100 likes. Now I gotta find something to give away for that. Let me look. I know what I'll do. I know what we'll do for the 100 likes. Rosies are red. Violets is blue. All right, let's draw a winner. I got the 100 likes giveaway prize pulled aside. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dan DeAntonellis. Dan DeAntonellis, you are going to win EOS number 1. Congratulations. I feel like it's been a little bit since you've won one, a few months at least. Congratulations, Dan. EOS number 2 will be a 1965 40%er and a Rosie dime. Keyword for this one will be the number 60. 60 is the key word to get in. It is 60 cents. That will be the key word to get in, 60. There it is right there. I'll put it in there. All right, 60 it is to get in. We have 50 people watching. We currently have 45 eligible. Let's count it down and draw a winner. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it's Lori Camarista will come away with the win. Congratulations, Lori. All that good karma from buying Chip a Spot earlier. Congratulations, Lori. EOS number 2 for you. EOS 2 for Lori. There it is right there. Congrats, Lori. And the 100 likes giveaway. Several people said they do not have one. And right there we have a 2020W. This one will be the Salt River Bay variety. Last giveaway of the night before we end the stream. 100 likes. And the keyword for this one will be SRB. SRB will be the keyword for Salt River Bay. SRB will be the keyword to get in. Salt River Bay. Somebody's got a chance to win one. Salt River Bay for somebody. Currently have 41, 42 now eligible. 42 now eligible. All right, 44 eligible. We currently have 53 watching. You got a few seconds to get in. I am counting it down. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is VMC. He strikes again. Vinny Mays Coins with another win. Congratulations, Vinny. Very nice. VMC comes out on top. Congratulations, Vinny. Do you have any W's in the collection, Vinny? If not, you do now, sir. Congratulations. And Lori says to chest hers. All right, we can do that. Let me grab the treasure chest real quick. I need to get all this silver off my desk. Let me grab the chest real quick, and we are going to go ahead. Oh. And we are going to add Lori's goodies to the treasure chest. Here we go. Added a couple half-ounce rounds earlier, and now we're adding some more goodies. Thank you, Lori. Very generous. Let me find that envelope. There it is, right there. Lori Camarista will add some more goodies right there to the treasure chest we're giving away in August. Very nice, Lori. Thank you. More goodies to the chest. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you as well, J Money, for your donations to the chest earlier from your win last night. Much appreciated. I thank you a lot, as well as Lori and everyone else that has donated. So I hope you guys had a good time. Did you enjoy the nickel hunt or not? Is that something we should do again? We shouldn't do again? Just wondering. It will be stacked by August. We are like 8 months away still. Thank you, J Money. Appreciated. Nice, Vinny. Congrats. All right, so we did like the nickel hunt, so I will keep that in mind for the future. We may also at some point do a quarter hunt. Those can be not as much fun sometimes. We'll just have to see how it goes. But anyway, I had fun. I hope you did. I appreciate it. Thank you all very much for hanging out. Again, we did 3 streams in 4 nights, which was pretty crazy, and we made it through, so I definitely appreciate it. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Thank you all. Again, yeah, I'm not doing dimes, Silver Addiction. You won't have to worry about that. We're not doing dimes. If we did, it would be edge hunting, and we'd be done in like 20 minutes. So, take care, everyone. Thank you again. Have a great week, and we will see you Saturday night. Take care, everybody.